Alright guys, so I wanted to go over the differences between the Musket and the Blunderbuss. And while you can hear some of the differences in the clips that I did, the subtleties are kind of lost in the audio. So the main differences between these two are that the original Musket is symmetrical silicone clipping, while the Blunderbuss is a hybrid of silicone and germanium, and it's asymmetrical. Really, the only major differences in the sound are that this one's going to be louder, it's going to be a bit tighter and brighter. Brighter is the most noticeable for me, and they say it's a little less compressed, but really you just get a lot more high-end response. It sounds like it can get kind of harsh, while this one doesn't get nearly as harsh. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to put everything back at noon, and I'm just going to do a little bit more riffing between the two of these, and share my thoughts. So here's my clean signal. Musket. Blunderbuss. So already that's one louder, and the volume is at like 2 o'clock on both of them. It's louder, it's way brighter. It's definitely less compressed, I would say. So while this one's much brighter, I think you can get pretty close to the similar tones. You have to back off the mids and the tone a lot on the Blunderbuss, but let me see if I can get it pretty close. Now, if I back off the mids and the tone a lot, it gets closer, but in that kind of like rhythmy, like lower-ish gain setting, the Musket seems more clear. once I get that tone back up to, this is set to like 10:30, it starts to get way more harsh, and then it starts to become way more clear, obviously, but there's no real middle ground. So it's capable of getting pretty close to the Musket tones, but they're definitely a whole lot different. I remember having my V4, and I preferred the Blunderbuss, and now I think I prefer the Musket, and this is my V2. I've had several, as I've mentioned on the blog a handful of times, a couple of twosomes, a very special twosome, 3 V2s, 2 V1s, I think. But yeah, so there's some differences between the Blunderbuss and the Musket. If you want more clips, just let me know. Like this video if you liked it and you want some more stuff like this. I can get a little bit more in depth if you really want to. I just didn't want to make this video that long. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and like my Facebook page if you want like more information. There's going to be giveaways and stuff, so being a part of those social media groups will definitely be helpful in that. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.